Hello, and welcome to Jade Empire, Episode 7. You'll remember last time we flew this contraption away from our burning village. Master Li has been taken by Death's Hand, and we are on the road to Tien's Landing. That's the name of the town we're looking for. So we're looking for a landmark, that is a giant stone with a fish painted on it.
Do you feel that? Something is here. Something that hates the living.
Ooh, we will learn to pay attention when Dawnstar says stuff like that, because she's usually right.
Leaping tiger. You're too...
You fell from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here, you will benefit. A spirit monk was here long ago, fleeing the destruction that orphaned you. He carried a piece of your amulet. It was separated, broken apart, so your enemies could not find it easily. You have the first piece. It trains your abilities now. The second piece fell here with its minder, hidden until waters receded. A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. The third piece awaits discovery in a distant lair. These three pieces are physical, but there is one more. It cannot be found, only earned. This final piece is all that will save you in the end.
Are you all right? You fell over after the fight. There was something here, but I couldn't see it clearly.
A vision. The same creature I saw in the spirit cave in the school.
You saw a vision? Strange that I could not make it out. Strong spirits are usually quite clear to me. Please tell me if you have any more. We shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe. There's so much pain and suffering in this place that I can barely think. What did Zeus say again? A clearing near Tien's Landing across the bridge in south? Sounds simple enough. Lead the way and I'll follow.
Leaping tiger. This is the end.
That must be the bridge they were talking about earlier. Bones. Oh, there we go. Loot the dead. Oh, those guys look alive. Oh, they are. But they still want to fight.
You can't kill me.
And just like that...
Stop where you are! Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions out alone. It is clear that you are one of his hirelings, or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates. You will pay for the crimes you have committed.
What do you know of Gao the Greater?
Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved. Death's Hand went too far in ordering its destruction, and Gao the Greater sought to profit from it. My retribution will end with them, but it will begin with you.
Storm Dragon. You won't see me come. Double sabers. Leaping tiger.
Enough! The way you move seems better than I expected. You might even beat me if I allowed such insolence. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous, and Gao the Greater prefers his servants docile.
I am not in league with Gao or the Lotus Assassins.
So it would appear. You lack their branding. But if you are not one of them, who are you? A monk? A mercenary? A bandit? You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand, but were destroyed, as Two Rivers was.
That is why I must face him, to avenge the dead.
Your honor sends you toward peril, but you do not flinch from it. A trait of fools, and perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please, thanks to Gao. Travel routes by land and water are blocked, but they use wind maps and flyers to further their goals here and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive. Farewell.
You should get going to Tien's landing. Zeus said it was through a bridge into the south.
Hey, there's the rock.
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed.
I didn't have a choice about landing here.
Do not whine to me, peasant. We have orders from Death's Hand himself. All intruders die.
Leaping tiger. This is
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier.
Who are you?
My name is Tien, from the village of One Stone. I'm no fighter. I'm just a simple peasant. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him. As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army.
I have decided to let you live.
Thank you, noble one. You are most merciful, and I honor you. My whole family honors you.
I want to ask you some questions.
I will do my best, but I don't know anything. The Lotus assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear.
Do you know anything about these ruins?
No, nothing. Only that the gate leading into them was locked. The Lotus assassins had to get a key from Shang, the Imperial Minister in Tien's Landing. But I think the ruins are haunted. I hear strange sounds coming from beyond the gates. But even the threat of ghosts can't keep the assassins from their search.
Go. Leave here and never return.
Of course, Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
You showed great compassion to that poor man. I am glad to see you can be merciful as well as strong.
And that gate's going to be locked. Okay. Well then, let's head back this way. I guess it was the other direction. Oh, yep, there we go.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I decided there wasn't much point in staying with the flyer. It's not going to get much worse in my opinion. Here, I salvaged this gem out of some sort of power source. I imagine you will have some use for it. Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever is in charge of the town can help us get underway again. I will stay here at this new camp unless you need me. It seems like a good enough place to base ourselves out of.
Alright. And this will be our home for the foreseeable future.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
She's right, Zoo. More killing won't bring our friends back.
Returning your friends was never an option, but there are a great many more things that you can lose.
Alright. We're gonna make a stop here and check things out. Let us converse with our companions about our situation.
Yes? Is there something you want?
I have questions about you and the Lotus Assassins.
I can assure you that I no longer share an allegiance with them. It was a short dalliance that ended on poor terms.
Why did you leave them?
I won't discuss that. Perhaps I will say more when I know your motives better, but for now my past is my own.
Very well, I will be watching you.
I'm not concealing anything that will harm you or your cause. You and Dawnstar have my full support, but my past is my own affair.
I have questions about our enemy.
Our enemy? The sure sign of an effective fighter is that he has many enemies. Which are you most curious about?
Tell me about Gal the Greater.
A small man. He bears a grudge against the world because his wealth cannot buy him the status he wants. At least that is my estimation of him. If we encounter him in his holdings near Tien's Landing, I doubt he will be very welcoming. Not after he learns the fate of his son.
Tell me about Death's Hand and the Lotus Assassins.
There is little to tell that would affect you now. The assassins are fanatically loyal to Death's Hand, and he uses that influence to do as he wishes. He also controls the Imperial Army, but they are no longer in his favor, it seems. Mere guards in comparison to the assassins. Death's Hand was just beginning his rise to power when I left the Lotus Assassins. I do not know much more about him.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye then.
And then we will switch.
Let's keep things simple. If someone gets in our way, remove them.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
I am interested in how you are, Dawnstar. Is there anything bothering you?
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Li.
I have some general questions.
I will answer what I can.
What should I concentrate on doing?
Zoo made it quite clear what we must do. We need a wind map, and we need a flyer. The longer we take, the farther away Master Li gets.
Goodbye for now.
Be well, my friend.
And then we'll switch her back.
I am honored that you have chosen me.
Okay. And that's where we're going to end today's episode. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. There is a lot more coming. Anyways, I'll see you in the next episode.